There once a poem by William Blake called A Little Boy Lost. Not loves another as itself, nor penetrates another so, nor is it possible to thought, or greater than itself to know. And Father, how can I love you, or any of my brothers more? I love you like the little bird that picks up crumbs around the door. The priest sat by and heard the child. In trembling zeal he seized his hair. He led him by his little coat, and all admired the priestly care. And standing on the altar high, "Lo, what a fiend is here," said he, "one who sets reason up for a judge of our most holy mystery." The weeping child could not be heard. The weeping parents wept in vain. They stripped him into his little shirt and bound him in an iron chain, burned him in the holy place where many had been burned there. The weeping parents wept in vain. Are such things done in Albion's shore? My name is Christopher Jeremy Wijaja. I am from Semarang in Indonesia. I am a student of Loyola College Senior High School. I was born in 31st March 2004, so right now I am 16 years old. Nowadays, people usually see me as a happy, cheerful, and helpful person, but very little do they know that those personalities came from an experience that is there because of a feeling so-called hatred. So the poem that you just heard at the very beginning is a poem by William Blake. It is called A Little Boy Lost. It was created in 1827, and every time I read that poem, it just reminds me of my sore experience back then in junior high school. So the reason why I managed to develop these personalities nowadays is because in junior high school I have an experience actually. It is a very sore experience for me. So in junior high school, I have a mindset that thinking that parents exist to make children's life even harder. So obviously, me to my parents, that is obvious. Um, so growing up in junior high school, my parents usually trained me my discipline by giving chores and every now and then I would study alone by myself and doing homework alone. But with that kind of mindset and the pressure that is given during junior high school, there the mindset there is just created. Um, so every now and then back then in junior high school, I always complain to my parents, "Can you hold the chores back because I'm still doing my homework and I need to study for tomorrow because there is a test or a project and whatnot." But my parents usually back then did not do not understand me at all. They usually just uh, it, they usually just say it's only a test or project. You can do it later. Right now, focus on the chores, please, because it is your responsibilities. I mean, they are not wrong at all, but at the same time, they're wrong because that is my duty as a student. So, but also, it is not my fault either because doing chores that parents given by that is given by parents is a duty of a child. So back then I was so lost, and the fact that I as a junior high school student is lost kind of make me very trauma about my junior high school because that feeling, that lost feeling in your life is just absolutely terrifying because what you feel when you are lost in junior high school is basically nothing. Like everything you do, everybody's do to you, or you are talking to someone, or whatever you do in your life, when you have that feeling, just feels nothing. It's like you're living in an empty void, and there's no one there to talk to you. So So obviously, these feelings that makes me kind of upset with my parents. So back then I have a fight with my parents. So after the fight, my parents decided to ignoring me for 2 whole weeks, and those 2 whole weeks make my life even harder because having a loss having a lost feeling in life and having parents ignoring you, a perfect combination to disaster, a complete combination to disaster. So my message here: every time you have a fight with your parents, try try to uh, try to finish it in a peaceful way and not by doing my parents' way, because believe me, when you are an adult back later in the future, when you do this kind of thing to your child, believe me, your child will have a scar of a lifetime, because myself that I have experience with it is I cannot forget it until this day of my life. So uh, if you ever had a fight with your parents, try to finish it in a peaceful way, so family cannot be broken at all, and your child will, and son and between child and parents, they will understand each other. So yeah, that is all about for me, I think. So I hope your family is doing okay, and I hope you are doing okay. So thank you for watching. My name is Jeremy, and I'll see you later.